Well, let's see here. There we go, that's the right scene. Hi. So, potholders. So, we have exactly one of these screens, and we have two of one Christmas set and two of another Christmas set. That's it. That's all the potholders we have. And all of them tend to end up either spread over the entire apartment, or my room, or in the wash. And all of them usually end up in the wash at the same time. So, conclusion, we need more. I did start one. This is just, what is this? 4.5mm hook, which is what the yarn said, yarn label. And then I just chained 30 plus 1, and then it's just half double crochets. That's it. It's a not winter yarn at all, it's a summer yarn. I got it on Wish like years and years and years ago. Actually, even before the pandemic. Let's see, I'm not feeling cold yet, but still, what's the temperature? 19, cloudy, a little bit windy. Okay. Great, that's gonna be fantastic. Good thing I don't need to go out. Also a good thing, we have the coffee. The only thing I have not done is put on my rings. That's the only thing, because they're in the living room. And I only remember the rings like 2 seconds before I press the button. Yay. At least we have coffee. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is cotton or acrylic. I don't much care, to be honest. Normally, you would only make stuff like this with cotton. Keep that in mind. Because acrylic is plastic, and with high enough temperatures it will melt. But for what I use potholders for, I don't need it to be cotton. Acrylic is fine for what I use them for. Because I normally only use them as like a placemat for small bowls of noodles, and to take plates and bowls out of the microwave, and mugs, and that's it. That's what I use potholders for. So I don't need them to be cotton for safety reasons, because the things I pick up with them never get hot enough to melt acrylic. So I'm not bothered about what kind of yarn this really is. I mean, I could open my phone, and I could open the Google Translate app and point it at the label to find out, instead of trying to read the Korean text. I think it's Korean anyway. It's very kind of blocky and spiky, and I know for sure it is not Japanese, because Japanese is more flowy and swishy. This is very blocky and spiky, so I'm guessing it's Korean. But yeah, I'm not bothered to translate that with my phone to find out if it's acrylic or cotton. For what I'm gonna use it for, acrylic is more than fine. Things don't really get that hot. Not from just like 2.5 minutes in the microwave. And then I usually let it sit for about a minute before I actually take it out. So it's fine. But yeah, I did start this one yesterday with the hopes that we might get into the yellow. So it's not all pink. And yes, it was actually intentional that I picked my geisha shirt because the yarn is pink and then it goes into yellow. So I thought it would be fun to match the yarn a tiny bit. At least by association. Because when people think geisha, they most often think cherry blossoms. We have a lot of pink left. So what I'm hoping with this yarn is to get at least 3 potholders out of. At least. It would be amazing if I got 4. But I'm not sure. I know, it's too early for puns, I am not caffeinated. And then at the edges all I do is chain 1 before I turn. That creates the really neat edges. That still has some shape to it. But overall the edges are still very straight. Thanks to that chain 1 turn. It is really soft. I'm guessing it's acrylic. Which, like I said, is fine. For my needs, acrylic is fine. It's very rare that I need things to be cotton anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna need all the coffee. Like, dear lord, all the coffee. I was watching the snooker yesterday. Almost all day. There was some good games. Some bad games and some unexpected games. That I shall not get into because that will turn into a whole thing. Let's just say that I was kind of surprised that my favorite just let his opponent win. Because it did look to be in good form. But he still just let his opponent win. His opponent was good, I suppose. Good, but nothing special. Not really. I suppose since he's thinking of retiring anyway, he's trying to help some younger people get some attention. I'm wondering how much more I will do on this. It will need to be a square though, that's non-negotiable. But I'm still wondering how many rows will it take to make this a square? Because I chained 30 plus 1. Because that plus 1 doesn't count because it was my turning chain. So I chained 30. But because I'm doing it in half doubles, which is actually my favorite crochet stitch, by the way, because I love the look of it. It looks just really nice and simple and everyday, every occasion type of stitch. And it does make things work up a tiny bit faster. And it also has a really nice scrunchability. And a really nice drape. It is surprisingly versatile stitch. People normally overlook the half double. In favor of like the double crochet. But I much prefer the half double for like everything. My throat is being a bitch. Because I am not used to talking as soon as I wake up, basically. Not like this anyway. But yeah, the half double is just one of those I think is overlooked. It's just such a nice stitch. It also turns out really cool if you have a color changing or marble yarn and you do half doubles with it. Lately I haven't really done much with half doubles, which is another reason why I decided to do this little household project. It's just something that is needed anyway, and it would allow me to use half doubles. Should hopefully go somewhat quick to make these. Because I don't need to use any brain power to count or anything. Oh, we are running out of pink. Slowly. I think this one will most likely end with the yellow. And then the next one will start with the yellow. That's what I'm hoping for. So that each potholder ends and starts with the color of the one before. That way it will still look like a set. Like they belong together. Instead of just being solid color. Let's see. Probably. Hmm. Looks to be roughly around the halfway mark. Roughly around the halfway mark. Like I said, I didn't use a pattern because just chains, half doubles. Make the starting chain however long you want, plus one. Then you just crochet with your chosen stitch until you have a square. And that's it. There is no pattern needed. You can also use thinner yarn and smaller hook. You can use like sock weight and make coasters. But I do think I have enough coaster. Too many pots without holders? I mean, hello? Yeah, hi, hello. How's you doing? I should be moving into yellow here. So I can get rid of the pink. We are very close to getting rid of the pink. Where is the thunder of my background sound? I don't hear it much. Okay, there I heard it. That was kinda low. Trying to figure out the magical witchcraft you are performing. It's easy. Oh look, there's yellow. It's easy. It's just a square. It's just a square with one of the most basic stitches you should learn when you start. No, like, really. It is very, very, very basic crochet. If you want some real make me a new animal. Yeah, I do still got candy corn bunny here. New animal, not for eating, I might add. I also have a cactus, a potted cactus I made that has a compartment inside it. It's on my desk. There I can talk about some real witchcraft. Because I free-handed that shit. I didn't use a pattern for him. He is currently a bit buried under stuff. Yeah, pretty much. I just knew what I wanted to make and I made one. Sort of kind of thing. Let's see if I can actually free him. He's not that deep on the yarn. If I move that. If I move my alien head. Yeah, I made this. Just a brooch pin. But yeah, I made him too. And I of course have a Deadpool one. I also have a random witch hat on my desk. Not sure where he came from, but fine. I'm trying to free the cactus. He is a bit buried. Okay, am I really gonna need 2 hands? Yes, I will. Come here, you. You are not that deep. Those I don't need to have there. But yeah. Potted cactus. That you can open. That I free-handed without a pattern. So yeah, here's your magic. It doesn't want to really stay down on the sides, but still. Yeah. This one though you can actually touch. You can actually touch this one. Yeah, I did wanted to make him look spiky. And also glittery. There's sparkles in this yarn. There's sparkles in it. It's not quite showing up though. You can sort of see it now and then, but yeah. I free-handed this. Because I couldn't find a pattern I like, so. Yeah. And yeah, the yarn is multicolored, it's just very wide stripes. We are just about to get rid of the pink after all of this. I got this yarn from Wish like many, many, many years ago. but I didn't know what to use it um, on, so I just left it. Good thing I did, because now I finally found a use for it. No, here's the yellow. So yeah, each potholder will end and begin with the color of the one before. If it goes the way I'm hoping. So while they are kinda boring, mostly solid, one color, they will still look like a set, is what I'm hoping. And then after this one is done, the next one I can just use this one as the guide for how big. Because I am not gonna count the rows or anything. It will just be one of those. When it's a square, I'll stop. Pretty much. So we shall see how much yellow this will have. I am hoping I can get 4 from this bottle of yarn. That would be like the best case scenario. And I probably will. Yeah, I'll probably get 4. Most likely I'll get 4 from this. Because I'm not making them very big. The fact that we only own 5. We have 1 green, 2 Christmas from one set, and 2 Christmas from another set. That's it. And they all end up either in the wash, in my room, or spread out all over the apartment. And the fact that 4 out of 5 is Christmas themed is also a slight annoyance. Plus they are very thick. Like I have the green one here and it's very thick for... Here, this one. For its size, it is insanely thick. So if you have like a small plate or small bowl, it's kinda much to hold and you risk dropping the plate or bowl because it's so thick for its size. But I also don't want to buy any. It's like that is surprisingly expensive. So I thought, why not I just use this yarn that I've had since before COVID. going to be thick enough for heat? Yeah, it depends on what kind of heat. Before you came in at the start, I was saying that for what I use them for, I don't need them to be cotton. So it's fine that they are acrylic. Since, you know, acrylic is plastic and plastic melt with enough heat, but for what I use them for, the heat never get to that point. And because of the thickness of the yarn, these, yeah. The thickness you see here, that's the thickness of the actual potholder. Of those yellow stitches. So yeah, this will be enough. Coffee cup heat jacket. I do have some plans for mug cozies, yes. I just haven't found or made a pattern yet that I want. Or found a yarn. I think I just saw the cat run behind my chair. Oh, he probably walked out again. Okay. I saw something furry moving. And since we only have one furry thing moving, hopefully. Just thought of a bad pun. Well, how bad can it be? Is it any worse than the GIF I posted in Dennis and Ben's Discords? That's the question. I have already gotten 5 people to poke their screens. Just saying. Mission complete. 5 people have poked their screen. After seeing that. What noise does a crochet Japanese cat make? Yarn. Love it. I do got a crochet cat on my desk, but it's not a Japanese but yeah, I do got a cat still on my desk that I haven't put back where he should be because I keep showing him off. Happy with that one? Well, if you were a frog, you would be happy with that one. Not sorry. I had to take the leap. So, how's you doing? on, get in. Here it is 19 degrees Celsius. Kinda chilly. Kinda cloudy, kinda windy. Most likely will rain later. We got maybe 2 more rows before it's done, I would say. I'm gonna have to take out my ruler and measure it after the next row, so just to make sure. Since I am using half doubles, which is a height between single crochet and double crochet. We'll have to keep striking. No god, huh? Yeah, are you a baneling? Because you're on a roll. That's one of my favorite StarCraft ones. So the next one will start with yellow and then go into green. And I'm gonna need more coffee. Because coffee. The coffee actually was done before it usually is, because mother woke up before me and put it on. So I've already had almost a full mug. Good looking, someone would have already thought of this ones. World endless, usually very similar ones, yeah. Yeah, I think the StarCraft one originated from a roly-poly. Like, are you a roly-poly because you're on a roll, and they just remade it to are you a baneling because you're on a roll? Stuff like that. BRB, oh lordy. Is he gonna find some obscure ones now? Okay, it is not quite a square, so one more row. Because I can tell this is not a square. So I'm gonna hold off and measure it after this next one. One. Oh. And yes, I will make little hangers on them in the corner. Because being able to hang them up to dry is kind of important. I suppose if you make these with cotton, you could also use them as a dish rag. And my tension is getting a bit tighter for some reason. I really need to loosen up. I can tell by the stitches. When I go to put the hook in, I can tell by the stitches I have somehow tightened up my tension. That ain't good. I need to keep my tension loose for this. Preferably. Guess I don't warp the size or anything. Okay, so getting to the end of this road, and I'll grab my ruler and measure the shit to see if I need to make one more or not. And if I don't, then I can make the hanger. I also need to weave in the end of the pink. Okay, go. Yeah, I need to weave in this end. Maybe need one more. Just in case though. Let's do like that. Here you. I have my fancy schmancy metal ruler here. Let's see. So without stretching it, very important. This is what is that? 19? 19 centimeter, okay. And this is 14. Wow. It doesn't look that much different. Okay. Guess I'll just keep going then. Wow. It doesn't look that much different, but apparently across it's 19 and that is 14. Okay. Wow. Okay. Didn't think it was that much different. It certainly doesn't look that much different. Fine. Oh well. Better drink some more coffee then. Though it's almost cold, but still coffee. Go. And now we just keep going, apparently. Whoa! I really didn't think the difference was that much, but apparently, well, I suppose one row is about half a centimeter? Okay, one. Okay, so yeah, it's about one. Okay. Okay then, let's keep going. Which is now making me wonder if I can really get 4 out of this ball of yarn. Because of this yarn I only have this one ball. That's it. And I do not remember what I was intending to use it for. Like at all. So it's just been sitting in my stash since even before Corona. So that is a lot of years for a yarn to sit. You know, I say that when I have yarns in my stash that's been there for over a decade. Yeah. Mostly because the yarn that's been sitting for over a decade, it's like specialty yarn. Like the kind of yarn you use only for detail work to finish off an object. Like the edge of a sleeve and such. That kind of yarn. Or just I bought it because it was pretty. I have those kinds too. Like I have this what was it? Was it black mixed with dark blue? And it has like dark-ish blue sparkles in it. That is like metallic flakes. Not quite sequins, but also sequins. I have that I have never used because it's so freaking cool and I have never found anything like it again. And of course, I don't have the yarn label for it. Because I think that's one of the ones I got either online on an auction house site or at a thrift store. I have no label for that, and I have never found anything like it. And this is getting hard to hold now when it's big. Constantly slipping out of my grasp. I'm gonna need to measure after the next row again. It really does look like it is a square, but when I measure it, it is not. Which is kind of annoying. Like, it is looking like a square, right? But when I measure it, it is not a square. Suddenly. I'm gonna measure it again. Just preparing bed. Oh my. Okay, so the bottom here where we started, it is 19 centimeter. And it is looking like a square, right? But when I measure across here, it is not even 16 centimeter. It's weird. It's a kind of big difference, but it is looking like a square. But it's not, and I cannot comprehend that. Yeah! Which means I am having some doubts about if I can really get 4 out of this. Because we will soon-ish start to run out of the yellow. I will be working this off stream too, because we will not get them all done this stream. What is the time anyway? 13:56. Yeah. We have 2 hours left. Which means we will at least get this one done and start on the next. But we will for sure not get the the second one done. And I am gonna try and loosen up my tension. I'm not used to keeping my tension loose because when you make amigurumis, you need a tighter tension. Make sure the stitches are tight so the stuffing doesn't go through. So my tension tends to go towards the tighter side of the spectrum, even when I try to keep it loose. I think I just make too much amigurumi. Okay, so I know for sure that I need at least this one and two more. But yeah, we are starting to run out of the yellow too now. Like, we are making a good sized dent in this ball. I'm guessing about two, maybe three can get out. But still annoying because it looks like a square, but when you measure it, it is not a square. But it looks like a square. I'm gonna do one more row and then measure it again. Because I cannot believe the difference is that big when it already looks like a square. There is just no heckin' way. Unless it's just an optical illusion due to the colors and the texture of the stitch. It might be that. But I'm saying it looks like a square. So it's really annoying that I apparently am missing 3 centimeters somehow. Just that is kind of a lot of centimeters to be missing, that's over an inch. I mean, technically I could just wet block it overnight and it would become the right size. So I could. but it's still better to have it correct from the start. Because I would say this is a square, right? I would say that this is a square. But when I take my ruler and measure it, the starting bottom is 19. When I measure across here, it is 17. So somehow it needs to be 2 more. Close to squarish with a slight case of rectangle, yeah. I mean, I just need 2 more. This one row is about 1 centimeter. If I do 2 more, that will be 90. But like I said, it does mean that we might only get 2 out of this ball, and then some leftover for some amigurumi. Or something. Depending on how much I have left, I might just make something small. Like, let's see, where is he? There he is. Like, the bunnies doesn't take much yarn, so might be able to make one of those. Squish the shark and go to the sleepy place. Oh my. That shark is gonna get very squished then. But yeah, it's late for you. You should already be in bed. Just saying. But thank you for dropping by. And thank you for the puns. Now go to bed. Maybe I should add a redeem to squish Drew the small high. And make it cheaper than squishing shark. Ah! Ahem. Ahem. Damn it. Ah. It's gonna be hard to crochet. It's gonna be hard to crochet because he's big. Let me just move my mouse and put the yarn over there. Let's see. Let's grab that. But because it's the crochet cam, yeah. He is big and I am very small. So yeah. But he is so nice and squishy. He is all. Here's a tail. You guys pretty much never see the tail, but yes, tail. Tail is also squish. Can confirm. Tail also squish. He is all squish. There's a dorsal fin. Very floppy. Because he is very well squished. Yeah, I do need to stretch my arms because it kind of hurts to constantly have them bent like that. So. It feels even better to stretch them out on. But yeah, shark-shaped cloud confirmed. He is like this all over. It is the best thing since sliced bread. And yes, I will go back to the crochet now. That was a good break. Good afternoon, good evening, good squishies. Yes, squishies was good. Thank you. I go to bed. I'm gonna drink some more coffee. And also, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna go and grab more coffee. Very important to be caffeinated up to my eyeballs. Let's see, it was one more, right? Right, it was one more row. If I remember right. Yeah, one more, okay. So yeah, one more, then the first one is done. It's very, very nice actually. I'm gonna like using these. Perhaps I need to go on Wish and find more of this yarn. They do have it in other colorways. The label has 3 colorways. So I suppose it should technically be 4, because the one I'm currently holding is not on the label of those 3. So yeah, I think it should technically be 4. But there is other colorways. So I might go on Wish and look it up. The prices have probably tripled since I bought this. When I bought this it was like $2 and $1 shipping. Now I wouldn't be surprised if it cost more like 5 with free in shipping. But I'm just gonna go and see if I can even find it. That's the thing. And then after I've made as many as I can squish out from this ball, and I've used them a bit, I can decide then if I want to get more of this yarn and make more. But from what I'm already feeling, it's gonna be really nice to use. It's got that like perfect thickness, but it's also thin at the same time. And it's just nice and squishy. Okay, so we're coming up on the end here. I can soon make the hanger. Yeah, come on. Let's go. One last stitch and then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Let's go 8, 7, 8 for the hanger. And then I'm just gonna slip stitch into the half double on the side. Do another slip stitch. And then call it done. Where's my scissors? There. I can't find my scissors. There. They were hiding. Yeah, that should be fine. So, apart from weaving in the ends, we have one pot holder done. And a hanger to hang it on. But yeah, it's really nice and squishy. And got a nice thickness too. But also feels like it's gonna give a good grip while also being thick and squishy. Yeah, I think this was one of my best ideas in a long while. Plus they're gonna look cool being that stripy. Hanging down like that. And here is a close-up. You can see why I went with the half doubles. It just gives such a nice texture. But yeah, it's gonna look really great in the kitchen. And then the next one, we'll start with yellow. Then going to the green and probably end with the blue. So next one we'll start with the blue, go into purple, probably end with the yellow and that and with the pink. I mean, and then I have some of the pink and yellow left. So most likely we will only get 3 out of this. But it will still look like a set. So there is that. I'm gonna take a short break because I need more coffee. The little I have left is cold because I got this before stream, like way before. So drink this. Now I really need a refill. So I'm gonna drink that. Maybe put on more too. I'm not sure. But it's gonna be a slightly longer break anyway, so go pee, grab a drink, grab some crafting, play some game, I don't know, and I'll see you soon. go. I will, however, have to go very soon and fetch the coffee because yes, I did put on more coffee. It was highly needed. Okay, let's see. Now I need to chain 30 plus 1. Oh, let's start. Let's see, plus 1. You go, starting chain. And now we just go with the endless half doubles. Yay! Woo! I was thinking of doing maybe some other pattern, but meh. Meh. Don't wanna. Half doubles is my favorite for a reason. It is mindless. Mindless, brainless. Which is exactly what I need. Because I need all of my brain power for World of Warcraft at the moment. Just saying. No, yeah, that reminds me I need to do the weeklies today. Come on. I have a lot of profession stuff to do. On several characters. Yay. That's just the professional stuff. Then I need to check the vault. Hopefully got some sweet new gear for my warlock for the raid tomorrow. I'm hoping for a weapon. Just saying, I'm hoping for a weapon. Or a ring. Or a trinket. But mostly weapon. Come on, get in. Because yeah, I did do some delves, so in my vault I have a eye level 600 piece of loot. I would be drinking my coffee, but it's too hot since it's freshly poured. So that's gonna have to wait a bit. And I have more coffee brewing in the kitchen, that should be done soon. have the starting chain for the second one. After this row, I can maybe drink some more coffee. Hopefully. We are soon-ish going into the green. So there will not be much yellow on this one. Okay, come on. Don't be like that. Oh. So we have this little bit of yellow, then it goes into green here. So like less than halfway across this, it will go into the green. I'm gonna wait until I get to the green before I get some coffee. Okay, there we go. Like I said, less than halfway before we get to the green. And I'm not gonna care about that knot. It's fine. Let's just finish out this road and and then maybe the coffee should be done too. I can fetch that so mother doesn't have to. Okay. We have some of the second one. Go. Bring some more coffee because I finally have hot coffee. Because coffee matters. Here we go. Caffeinated. And there's the cat I still have on my desk that shouldn't be here. One of my butthole cats. I really need to make more of them, it's just that they have so many small parts to stitch on and they take a bit of time and energy and ugh. But they're really cute. So I should make more. Okay, so very short break to fetch the coffee. There we go. Now that's done too. Let's see. Two. This label is really trying to escape, by the way. Especially now when we have grabbed most of the center. And let's sort this out. I want to twist that more than good. There we go. There we go. Wow, that was a tight stitch. Wow, okay. Loosen up the tension, Rain. You are not doing amigurumi. Yeah, I should use up the last of the black for my vest. It was supposed to be my big summer project, and I was expecting to have it done during the summer, but here we are, middle of September, and the vest is still not close to done. I have the squares for one front panel done. That's it. That's it. And I think one or two squares of the other front panel. That's about it. It's because I'm missing a lot of the black. Because for my vest, the last round of the squares is black, but then I also need black to stitch it together. Which I am not gonna do until I have all the squares. Just to make sure I can get them all the same size. But yeah, I really need more of the black. I haven't bought that yet because the store last time I was there didn't have it, but they did have the dark blue, so I got that. So I might have to order that online. Thankfully I already know where to order it, so fine. It's just I would have preferred to get them from a physical store and the same store where I bought the rest of the yarn. It's just my preference. I think this one will probably be mostly all green, with this tiny bit of yellow on the start, and then it will end in a blue, and the last one will start with the blue and go into purple, and maybe end with pink. It's just one of those, we shall see where the colors end up. I'm gonna be really happy to have some new pot holders to use, because it is very much needed, and I am not gonna go into a store and buy any because they are stupidly expensive. There is no way one pot holder is supposed to be costing $4 for one just basic pot holder, $4 US, which is why I decided to just make my own. Because even though these are not my colors, apart from the green of course, it's still better than some things I've seen at the store. I have no idea why kitchen items have to look so goddamn terrible. Unless I make them myself. Just the Lord. That should give me some yarn to work with. Not having to pull it out all the time. Actually, it has been a long while since I was on Wish. I should find my login details again. They're somewhere in my phone. Maybe I can find some more nice yarns there. Now I can finally scrunch it up and hold it like this. And I have a sneeze oncoming. Or not. Okay, not yet. am feeling a sneeze oncoming though. Itchy nose too. Which is annoying because my computer hasn't warned me about the pollen yet, so... means I haven't taken my allergy tablet. I do wonder if I will actually have a raid target. I haven't had a raid target in a while. Not even on the weekends. Which has been sad. Yeah, we are currently at that green that will then go into the blue. But I would really like using these. I can already tell, despite only the green being my color. I might have to go and blow my nose after this. It's getting annoying. I wish the tip of my nose would stop itching. It's so annoying because it is literally the tip of my nose that is itching. I am really curious if I can still even get this yarn. Yeah, let me also check. This should be also 19. Yeah, it is also 19. Okay. Just making sure. I'm thinking we will definitely get into the blue before this is done. The more I look at it, and the yarn, the more I'm thinking that this one will end with the blue. I was just wondering where the thunder was and then it came. Yay. Duh. Would it be too much if I added the rain sound back? Because at the moment I just have coffee shop and thunder. And white noise, I think. Hmm. Just had to mute for a tiny bit because mother dropped by. Wanted to see the progress. Makes me really happy. I just need to boop the top of my microphone to mute it. It's not a button on the side or anything. Just need to tap the top of it. Why I got this exact microphone? my tension is weird again. Okay, I think I fixed my tension on the way there. Let's see, right? Hold on. Let's see if I can pinpoint exactly where it changes blue. The blue is very similar to the green, by the way, so... Maybe if I hold it like that, I can pinpoint where it changes. No, that's definitely blue. There. Right there. Found it. There. Somewhere. I dropped it again. There. Found it again. Exactly there. Where it changes from the green to the blue. So very, very soon. Like middle-ish, or near the middle of this row, it will change to the blue. Maybe a bit sooner even. Probably will not have time to finish this on stream. We shall see. There is 40-ish minutes left, so if my tension can stop being weird. That would be fantastic. Then we might actually get this one done. Here we go, this is definitely blue. we have finally reached the blue. I'm just pulling this out because it's slightly yarn barf in the center anyway. Oh, that's better. But yeah, we have finally gone into the blue here. I am not gonna bother measuring this with a ruler. I'll instead just measure it on top of the other potholder. But I know it is not done yet. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm probably gonna make another 2 or something rows before I measure. Because there is no way this is done already. I can tell. Yeah, this is nowhere near done. Like, I lay that on me. I lay that. Yeah. So, not done. We have a bit to go. That's like, what, 5 or something rows? 4 at least, before it's done. I will have to measure it soon though, just to make sure. But first I'm just gonna make like maybe 4 rows So this one and three more at least before I measure. It's looking like we might actually get this one done too on stream. Okay, before I do anything else, I am gonna measure this. It is most likely not done, but, I'm gonna measure it anyway. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Judging by the size of that one, need 4 more. Let's see if it's here. 15 is 16. About 4 more. So yeah, this one will also get done on stream, but we will not have time to do the third one, or even start it. So I'm either gonna have to do it off stream, or I can do it next stream. No, it's 3 more, not 4. It's this one and 2 more. I think. I'm probably gonna have to measure this again, because now I'm unsure. There. Yeah, 2 more. Not this one and 3 more. The one we just finished and 2 more now. Then we can make the hanger, and then this one will also be complete. And that means 2 out of 3 potholders done. And then the third one I can do next week. Okay, so this next one will be the last row. Okay, the last stitch. And then was it chain 8, I believe? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here on the side, the lip stitch around that half double, then into that one. Go. And done. Apart from the ends, that is. Wow, we really worked up this yarn. So, next week, the next one will start with the blue, then going to the purple, most likely end with pink. So we will not have enough for a fourth one, but it's fine. Just gonna let's put this with that yarn, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Otherwise, I will not remember which one I used. So yeah, here is the second one. So we started with this one that ended on the yellow, and then the second one instead started with the yellow. So just 2 done, apart from weaving in the ends. They are really, really nice. I'm gonna really enjoy using these. They're so nice and so squishy. And for some reason, the starting ends ended up on completely different sides on them, but fine. They're still the same size, however, so I'm not fussed about that. They are the same size. So, and some nice hangers. Like I said, just simple, pretty much brainless pattern. Just using a 4.5mm hook with fitting yarn. Actually, 4.5mm hook is what the yarn label said, so that's what I went with. And then just chain 30 plus 1, then starting half double crochet in the second one from the hook. And then at the end, just chain 1, turn, start all over again until you have a square, and that's it. That's the pattern. And then for the hanger, just chain 8, then slip stitch around the half double at the end, and then go down 1 and slip stitch into that 2, and then just knot and tie off and weave in the ends and all of that. So yeah, simple, brainless project if you want something that is fairly quick and easy. and just want to work up some yarn that you have that you had no idea you even owned. Yeah. This will be used in the kitchen, and so will the third one I'll be making next week. That too will be used in the kitchen. Yeah. I I might find out if I can still buy this yarn and buy it in a different color variation. Because I do remember there being at least 4 of them. Yes, I can get more of those and not have to use these tiny, super thick ones that is very hard to get a good grip because they are so thick. Because these are like 4 or 5 layers. And for what I use them for, I do not need that. I'm gonna put the scissors away. Don't need them. Come on. Let's go. There's the right one. Okay, so there's that. Ray target? Probably not. I shall get rid of that and find out. And see if you can see around my webcam. No, I have 0 crafters on, so well, thank you all for being here. Much appreciated as usual. And I'll be seeing you guys when I see you. But for now,